Hindi mo kailangan magstay sa confines of your office kung nagagawa mo naman yung trabaho mo elsewhere. Sadly, not all of the companies are there yet.
As a Gen Z, inano ko talaga ang work-life balance as priority ko sa self.
I'm Nina Romel Almonido Varmacutay, Internal Audit Manager for Del Monte Philippines.
My name is Chi. I'm 23 years old. I am a H2R help desk, an HR sa Maybank.
Ramdam mo ba ang work-life balance sa trabaho mo?
I can say that I have, the better word is work-life integration, having and making sure that I have sufficient time for both, especially since I still have a 1-year-old, so very demanding pa sila sa time. I make sure that on weekends, it's solely for the kids. If there are special occasions also for the kids, I never miss a school event. That's imperative for me. But if there are in cases also that work is demanded on weekends, certain exceptions, it's also okay.
Yes, kasi inano ko talaga ang work-life balance as priority ko sa self as a Gen Z na kailangan may work-life balance talaga.
Ano ang mga ginagawa mo para ma-relax ka after your work?
After work, we usually go out with my boyfriend on a date, mag-walk around na here sa BGC and discover some food na interesting na nakikita lang din namin sa TikTok or Facebook, like that.
I drive myself to and from work, so driving is therapeutic for me. So yung traffic, hindi ko siya masyadong iniinda. I value that time alone kasi of course I love my kids. I super love my kids, but there are really times when you just want to be by yourself, by the company of yourself. So,
Anong masasabi mo tungkol sa work-life balance ng mga manggagawa dito sa Pilipinas?
to be candid, not all working professionals are experiencing what I can say I am experiencing now. Because for us, for my company, of course, the 8 to 5, at least 8 hours work is the required of us. In certain cases, you have to do overtime. Hindi kami strict to the 8 to the 5. So, if there are instances that I need to be late for work, productivity-based, hindi mo kailangan magstay sa confines of your office kung nagagawa mo naman yung trabaho mo elsewhere. Sadly, not all of the companies are there yet. So, I'm hoping that in the future, or sana ngayon na, ganun na rin sana for all.
Based sa observation ko, usually work-life balance na applicable lang siya sa mga jobs na hindi ganon ka-heavy kasi may mga jobs talaga na kailangan 24/7 na kailangan, tapos yung iba naman na kayang i-handle nila, pero depende na din talaga sa tao kung paano nila i-handle yung work-life balance nila.
Anong maipapayo mo sa mga taong nahihirapan na i-maintain yung work-life balance nila?
Actually, do din na parang hindi ko rin siya na-maintain kasi nalulobot yung social battery ko, so kailangan ko din siyang i-charge. So, may times na kailangan ko pang i-think ko anong gusto kong gawin para makano ko yung continuous na work-life balance. So, ang aking masasabi lang is that find time na magkaroon kayo na basta mag-allocate kayo ng time for yourself to able to reach that work-life balance.
Siguro, kasi hindi natin madidiktahan yung sitwasyon, so might as well adjust the attitude to the situation. Hindi kailangang sobrang habang oras for yourself, but dapat meron parate. Do what you enjoy the most in your time na kaya mo. Be realistic. Hindi talaga kaya na parating meron or relaxation time. But if kayang ipasok, ipasok. That's it? Okay.
Thank you po. Thank you so much.
Welcome!
Ang henerasyon ngayon, kahit konting kibot, ay agad nang nagrereklamo. Pero hindi naman kami nagrereklamo ng walang dahilan. Alam lang namin kung ano yung tama at mali o kung naaabuso na kami. Lalo na kung hindi naman sapat yung sweldong binibigay nila.
Tama. Kaya naman mahalaga sa amin ng respeto at patas na trato. Kaya kapag nararamdaman namin hindi na makatarungan yung sitwasyon, ay agad kaming gumagawa ng aksyon at hindi namin ito pinapalampas. Ang pag-voice out ng concerns ay hindi kahinaan. Tandaan kung hindi isang paraan upang maprotektahan ang aming karapatan at dignidad bilang manggagawa dito sa Pilipinas.